you ready to make a positive change in your life? Welcome to our journey of self-improvement, where we'll guide you through 9 crucial elements that you need to delete from your life now. This isn't about erasing who you are, but rather, it's about making space for who you can become. You see, often we are held back not by what we lack, but by what we carry with us. These burdens are like anchors, keeping us tethered to our past, preventing us from moving forward. They come in many forms, from seeking external approval to aimless social media browsing, and they all serve to distract us from our true potential. By shedding these unnecessary elements, you can embrace a new beginning, a fresh start brimming with possibilities. So, are you ready to step into a brighter future? Join us as we explore how to create space for what truly matters. Firstly, we need to delete seeking external approval from our lives. We sometimes find ourselves yearning for the validation of others, basing our self-worth on their opinions. But this dependence can lead us down a path of constant disappointment. It's like trying to fill a bucket with a hole at the bottom. No matter how much approval we gather, it never feels enough. Instead, we should strive for self-validation. It's about recognizing our own worth, acknowledging our accomplishments, and celebrating our unique qualities. It's about understanding that we are enough, just as we are. And it's about realizing that we don't need to seek approval from others to feel valuable. The journey to self-validation may not be easy, but it's vital for our well-being and self-esteem. Start by focusing on self-validation and free yourself from the cycle of disappointment. Secondly, stop justifying yourself to detractors. It's an all too common trap to fall into, where we feel the need to explain our actions and decisions to those who doubt or criticize us. But let's clear something up. You don't owe anyone an explanation for the choices you make in your life. Every decision you make, every step you take, you do it because you believe it's the best thing for you at that moment. And that's absolutely okay. You are the author of your own life story. Your critics, they are merely spectators. Remember, your decisions are based on your experiences, your perspectives, and your values, which may not be understood by everyone. And that's completely fine. You don't need to seek validation from them. Trust your decisions, and don't feel the need to explain them to those who doubt you. You're doing just fine, marching to the beat of your own drum. Thirdly, let's delete spreading criticism from our lives. It's easy to fall into the trap of criticizing others, often without realizing the negativity it spreads. When we share negative opinions about others, we not only harm the subject of our criticism, but ourselves as well. This negativity can breed a toxic environment, undermining trust and camaraderie. On the other hand, fostering a positive and supportive environment can do wonders for our mental and emotional well-being. It encourages growth, unity, and mutual respect. Think of it this way. Instead of spending energy on criticism, redirect that energy towards understanding and empathy. This shift in mindset can significantly enhance our relationships and overall quality of life. Remember, everyone is fighting battles we know nothing about. So let's aim to be kind and understanding. Avoid sharing negative opinions about others and foster a positive environment. Fourthly, remove the habit of raising your voice in disagreements. Conflict is a part of life, but how we handle it makes all the difference. Instead of letting your emotions take control, embrace calmness and patience. It's not about who shouts loudest, but who communicates most effectively. When you raise your voice, you're not just increasing the volume, but also escalating the tension. This often leads to misunderstanding and further discord. On the other hand, calm and patient communication fosters empathy and understanding. It allows both parties to express their thoughts and feelings without fear of being overpowered or misunderstood. It's about creating a safe space for dialogue, where each voice is heard and respected. This doesn't mean suppressing your emotions, but rather expressing them in a constructive way. So the next time you find yourself in a disagreement, remember to keep your cool. Communicate your feelings without succumbing to anger or frustration. Fifthly, discard superfluous goals from your life. These are the goals that don't align with your true aspirations, the ones that don't contribute to your personal growth. They're like weeds in your garden of dreams, diverting resources from what truly matters. Now, don't get me wrong, goals are essential. They give us a sense of direction, a roadmap to where we want to be. But it's crucial to differentiate between meaningful goals and superfluous ones. Ask yourself, Does this goal reflect my true aspirations? Does it contribute to my personal growth? Does it bring me joy and fulfillment? If the answer is no, it might be time to let it go. Remember, it's your life, and you're the captain of your ship. Don't let unnecessary goals steer you off course. Reevaluate your ambitions and discard goals that don't reflect your true aspirations. Sixthly, delete the habit of oversharing personal matters. We often feel the urge to spill every detail of our lives, especially when it comes to the endings of relationships. This can be a cathartic release, sure, but it can also leave us feeling exposed and vulnerable. It's like standing in a crowded room with our most intimate moments on display. Remember, it's perfectly okay to keep some things to yourself. This doesn't mean you're being secretive or dishonest. It means you're choosing to maintain a healthy boundary between your private life and the rest of the world. Your privacy is a sacred space, a sanctuary for your emotions and experiences. Guard it, respect it. By doing so, you protect not only your privacy, but also your emotional well-being. It's a form of self-care, an act of self-love. Protect your privacy and emotional well-being by not divulging too many details about your personal life. Seventhly, stop the habit of self-comparison. It's an easy trap to fall into, especially in our connected world brimming with highlight reels. But remember, it's just that, a highlight reel. When we compare our behind the scenes with someone else's on-stage performance, we're setting ourselves up for disappointment. This habit can be detrimental, leading us to question our worth and overshadowing our achievements. It's like running a race while constantly looking sideways. You're bound to stumble. Instead, let's shift our focus. Let's look inward and concentrate on our own journey, our own growth. It's not about being better than someone else. It's about being better than you were yesterday. It's about recognizing your progress, no matter how small, and celebrating it. It's about setting your own pace and running your own race. Measure your progress by your own standards, rather than comparing yourself to others. This is your journey, and you're the only one who can truly define your success. Eighthly, eliminate aimless social media browsing from your life. Falling down the rabbit hole of endless scrolling and mindless content consumption is a time thief. Each minute spent on aimless scrolling is a minute lost, a minute that could have been used to learn something new, to create, to connect in a meaningful way. It's not just the time, though. It's the energy, too. The constant influx of information, the barrage of images, and the relentless pursuit of the new has a draining effect on our mental resources. But there's a solution. Intentionality. Be purposeful in your online engagement. Follow accounts that inspire you, educate you, and make you feel good. Unfollow the ones that don't. Set time limits for your browsing. Make the digital world work for you, not against you. Intentionally curate your online engagement to prevent wasted time and energy. Lastly, let go of the pursuit of perfection. It's a race with no finish line, a chase after an elusive ideal that only exists in our minds. The truth is, perfection is not attainable. It's a mirage. Yet, we often exhaust ourselves in its pursuit, only to feel disheartened when we fall short. Instead, let's shift our perspective. Embrace the idea that mistakes aren't setbacks, but stepping stones on the path of personal growth. Each misstep is an opportunity to learn, to improve, to evolve. It's through these experiences that we gain wisdom, resilience, and strength. Think about it this way. A diamond becomes beautiful through pressure and time, and even then it's the flaws that make each one unique. We are no different. So let's cherish our imperfections. They're what make us human, what make us real. Accept that mistakes are part of learning and growth. By committing to delete these 9 things from your life, you're taking significant steps toward inner peace and self-improvement. You've learned the importance of focusing on self-validation rather than seeking external approval. You've understood that there's no need to justify yourself to detractors who lack understanding. You've recognized the value of fostering a positive environment instead of spreading criticism, and the power of calm communication over raising your voice in disagreements. You've reconsidered your goals, keeping only those that truly reflect your aspirations and contribute to your growth. You've seen the need to protect your privacy by not oversharing personal matters, and the importance of measuring your progress by your own standards, instead of by comparison to others. You've realized the drain of aimless social media browsing, and the futility of striving for perfection. Start today and embrace the changes that lead to a better tomorrow. Don't forget to subscribe for more tips on personal growth and transforming your life.